right here. Oh, okay, that worked. What's up, Brooke? Welcome in. Hey, everybody. Shop 801 Lane. I was falling asleep, Brooke. I was falling asleep. Your voice is just so good. Coop, what's up? Bree, hello. Bananas. Have a banana stem in it. Have a carrot. Have some corn. What's up? Oh, the chat just vanished. How weird is that? Let me say hi to everybody. Majestic Way, what's up? All the friends. Daisy Lane. Daisy Lane, did you fall asleep in there too? What's up? Hey, hi. What's going on? How are you doing? Do they know you're out? Do they know you're out on the streets? Came over to see me. I love it. How are you? Hey, Veebs. Indy. Eugene Lover. I haven't been calling you that lately. Explain the corn. Oh, it's trending. It's gone viral. What's up? Robert, you boosted my show. That was so nice of you. Thank you so much. Wow, that was super, super cool. Thank you, thank you. Tonight we're doing iNsOmNiAc Cup, so I'm gonna run flash sales. Thank you. Welcome in. All the friends. How are you guys doing? Good to see you too. I know. So just in case you guys didn't know me, my name is Dee. I go by Dee Archivist, and I've been selling on Whatnot for a little over 3 years, like 3 years and a few months, and I love it. I've been on the app for like 4 years, so I've seen lots of changes, lots of people come and go. But I'm doing a challenge right now. I am actually doing a 1,000 day challenge of streaming. I know it's crazy, um, but I've been doing it. I'm on day 597, so I'm almost to 600 days. I don't know how I did it, but I just kept going, right? Pretty kind of crazy. So some of the days I'm selling, some of the days I'm like chatting, sometimes I'm doing flash sales, buy it now. My bin is always loaded. It's like over 650. Isn't that crazy? So almost 600 days. Thank you once again for the boost. I appreciate it. So people coming in, you want to follow me because I typically sell vintage decor in glass, but some nights I'm set up for like OBS. So then I'm just doing this and doing flash sales or overhead camera sales. Yeah. I have an experiment. I haven't really said why I'm doing it. I'll probably tell you guys all about it when I have 1,000 days, and maybe I'll keep going. I don't know. It's pretty easy to go live every day because some of the days I can go like 20 minutes, some days I can go like 4 hours. A lot of times I'm chatting about like whatnot or just chatting about like, it's total. Yeah. We all have our thing. Like Brooke was really talking about some really good things tonight. I really enjoyed that chat because, a lot of people come on here, like she said, and they like clout chase. They do all the sponsored giveaways. And not that I've never done those sponsored giveaways. I've done like little tiny ones because people always like to get like the way I've done them. I've done them like rate my profile kind of things, not technically like the sponsored. But I'm here to tell you don't buy those. Yeah, that's what I crashed out on the other night. I crashed out on that, and I was just like telling people you could do all if you put all your money and all your things into other people, you're going to stay in the same place. But if you focus on you and you do all the things that you would do for someone else in their stream, and it doesn't mean don't go do that. You'd be surprised how much you uplift yourself. Coop, thank you so much for your purchase. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate you. All right, let's run some flash sales. I have some blind bags in there, so what I do is I like to run them. Oh crap, none of the flash sales are working. The flash is really, I mean the flash. Oh, did Whatnot turn off flash sales? That's so weird. They did. You'll love it. That one, what'd you get? The blue raspberry? Oh yeah, Whatnot did change something on desktop. Oh, the blue raspberry is good. I just ate before I went live. I like ate the mango one. Yeah, yeah. What are you doing up, Hive? What are you doing up? I'm gonna have to tell my sisters. Yeah, yeah. The chat like comes up. Does it mess up for you guys? Oh, you guys can't see that. That's right. I forgot when people. Robert Carter, 1998. Thank you once again for boosting my show. That was super nice of you. So, Robert, let's see. What do you do, Robert? Robert's new. He sells, it looks like video games. Yeah, he sells video games. That's pretty cool. Oh, he's got some, what is that? Switch? Nintendo Switch? Yeah, Nintendo Switch and some, yeah, Nintendo Switch games for sale. Are you gonna be a seller? Are you gonna have a show? Get yourself on. Nah, you're just gonna like hang out. I appreciate that. I haven't been in here a while. Has Lisa seen your corn cob picture? I don't know if she has. I don't know. I'm not sure. All right, I'm gonna run some flash sales and go through it. Yeah, porn cob. I saw your red chat. She would love it, huh? I'm surprised she's not. Actually, I'll do it on my phone. It might be a little faster. I'm surprised she's not awake, but it is Friday night, Stormington. The red chat shows up for like 2 seconds and then it goes away. Yeah. So here, I'll run some flash sales in here. Yeah, there they go. I changed all the flash sales. They're on the phone, like, so I run them fairly quick. I know. Here's the crazy part. I went thrifting the other day, and everything I saw in the thrift shop was corn. A corn teapot. A corn, I don't know why they're running 30 seconds, but let's see. Oh, maybe that's why. Yeah, a corn teapot. It was so cute. But when I go, I don't really go thrifting that much anymore. I usually go to like estate sales. When I actually, when I actually went to buy it, I wanted to look it up just to make sure it wasn't like, if it was a couple bucks, I mean like a lot, off, but I would get it. It's so trending. Anyway, this teapot, it was old. It wasn't a McCoy, but it looked like McCoy, and they wanted 25 bucks for it. And teapots can like fetch pretty good money. I look it up online and it's on Whatnot for 15 bucks. So I was like, I'm not going to buy it for 25 at the thrift shop. I could buy it on Whatnot, right? Buy it on Whatnot. I couldn't believe it actually. So I'm going to run flash sales. They're just going to pin through. That's what I like to do. Here's some Hello Kitty lotion. So let's run some of that. It's funny because tonight I was just like, oh, we're just gonna chill, we're gonna chat. How was everybody's night? Did you guys get a lot out of what Brooke had to say? Posh Pim, what's going on? My opinion, I have no problem voicing my opinion. So the question is, do you mind sharing your thoughts on the sponsored giveaways that you were talking about? You've been seeing a lot. So um, some people do them in their stream. And the sponsored giveaways is their opportunity to um, give you a few minutes, 5 minutes when they run a giveaway um, in your name, and they'll pin you and shout you out. And so the sponsored giveaway is there's a lot of people on the app that love to be generous. And so they love to give things away. So they go to some shows. And so sometimes sellers buy these sponsored giveaways. They could be for anything, and they're very expensive sometimes. I've seen them as little as $5 all the way up to $2,500. Actually, I've seen like a $3,000 one. It's all about you not expecting anything out of it. But yeah, I have for sports cards. So it's just, I don't know. I kind of feel like I've been in some streams where some sellers were doing these and they get the hype, they get all this engagement, but people are there for the giveaway. People are there for the giveaway. And well, some people do it really well and they deliver. The sponsor giveaway is allowed on Whatnot, but it could be like, say, for example, you want to give away gift cards, but you can't afford to give away gift cards, but you got a great audience. So you decide to put sponsor giveaway, and then you put it, say you want to do a $50 gift card or a $100 gift card, then your sponsor giveaway would be like 100 plus like whatever the fees are. You got to make it higher or you'll be losing money. I just watched somebody doing $100 gift cards. They were doing them for several hours They were doing sponsored giveaways where the person bought it for 100. They were losing money on those giveaways. I don't think they realized that with the shipping, because all the shipping they were putting in was for make sure they have a tracking number on it. So, some people do it well. I don't think they necessarily work. I think it's more of a community, a thing. People like their name shouted out. I don't know. I have a different mixed emotion on it. I don't think it's the way to go to build your following, honestly. I don't think it's the way to go because it's kind of like false. Um, it doesn't work, right? I think it's more of excitement to give back without any expectation. I've done like two of them, maybe three of them actually, but they're like, you know, 5, 10, or $15 ones. And they were my friend's stream just to be supportive to them. And actually one of them was Michelle's deals. And so I went to it was like a rate my profile thing. And I went to my profile and wrote something funny about her, like Michelle Deals is hot stuff. And then she read it and was cracking up. It was just fun, stuff like that. I did the same thing to the Hodgepodge place. But I've done completely organic, followers. Because followers is awesome, but it doesn't generate money. It doesn't generate sales. But you kind of need that to find those kind of buyers on the app. And like I said, some people do it really well. They give away like an iPad and they actually give it away. So they have a sponsored giveaway. I remember in the early days of Whatnot, people would do those sponsored giveaways for an iPad. And I don't know, they would put $300. And I don't know where they're getting iPads that aren't refurbished. Like 300 is what they're paying for a refurbished. Because even like some of the decent model ones, they're still like 400 bucks, 500. So I don't know if they split the cost. And some people got iPads, some didn't. Yeah. Or they never shipped it, or they shipped a piece of paper. I've seen that a lot. And it's such a disservice to, like, it's just not honest. If you're gonna, even if I bought a sponsored giveaway and it was for an iPad, and say Coop won the giveaway in the show, and Coop says, D, I entered and I won, I never got the iPad. That would just be, that would actually be fraud for the seller who collected the money. Welcome in, you guys who are joining. What about a coupon to your own business? I've gotten some of those when I start. Like, you got a coupon as a giveaway? Yeah, it happens. I mean, I won you did? So technically, sellers are not allowed to give away a coupon as a giveaway. It's a sweepstake law. You could give something else away, like stickers and stuff, and then you could include the coupon with it, but you can't necessarily advertise like, hey guys, you're going to get $5 off your next purchase. You can't really require them to make a purchase. I know people do it, but yeah, you definitely can't do that. They were old models refurbished. Yeah, sometimes they get it for $199. But the bummer is, they sell it for 300 on here, and then they don't tell you all the details. If you ask it, they block you. Or they're like, "Oh, it's an iPad. What do you care what model it is?" Well, I mean, you know, yeah. Um, I know I've seen some of those. I've never filled out. I was trying to think. Did I went to fill out a form one time, and it was for like a 55-inch TV or a 75-inch TV, and I was like, this is too much work, and I stopped. I didn't even bother doing it. I also rarely. I won't say never. I gotta really want the giveaway. I don't really enter them. If I want it, I will, but usually I don't. I do enter for thrift shop trading cards. You can't even get Whatnot on it because it's so old. Yeah. I won a MacBook Pro one time, but they were like, you won a laptop. But I got a MacBook Pro, and when I got it, it was like a 2014. And I didn't expect it to be like a new one or anything, but it was already like 8 years old. And it didn't even work. But it didn't have a cracked screen. I mean, they packed it kind of okay. So luckily I have some really good skills. And the logic board, somebody spilled like coffee on it or something. So I just took it apart and did like an acid wash, cleaned it, and it works great. It's actually my other streaming laptop I use. What up, Man of Steel? How you doing? Do you think it drives up sales to run choice versus individual? It depends on the demand and what the item is. When I started here on Whatnot, a lot of people in vintage decor would have like a pick one out of six, and it was some kind of popular vintage like smalls, and they would start at like $6, $5. It would often go up, and they would make a bunch of money. It just really depends. You're good. I'm doing pretty good too. Thank you so much. Robert, thank you for your purchase. I appreciate your business. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah. It's crazy like in the whole time, when you're on Whatnot, like I do a lot of chat shows on here. I don't work for Whatnot. Some people think I do. I don't. I do like some chat shows, one a month for them. They give me like a topic. But I just enjoy it. I enjoy helping people, but through that, I sell a lot of stuff like when I'm not even live in the Buy It Now. So that's how I've been like working my Whatnot. But for a long time I did do a lot of auctions, a lot of choices, a lot of scan shows. Scan shows are a lot of work. Yeah. I don't know. Becca, have you tried it yet? It also depends. Like when I like doing surprise sets. I love to do surprise sets with like Wades. Wades are like old little like porcelain figures, and they're just animals or like some kind of little thing from England, and they're really collectible. And there weren't too many on the app when I started, and then all of a sudden it just blew up. Everybody had them. No, you do a scan, so you're on doing vintage, right? Oh yeah, that's right. You do vintage. Bunny, honey, how are you? Hey, Aussie. Yeah, I did a lot of scan shows, and people they still love the scan shows. Yeah. But I really love doing the surprise sets. The thing with surprise sets that kind of sucks is before it would pop up I'd be at the top of the FYP with the scan with the surprise sets. And as Whatnot changed the rules, it doesn't push your show at all. And I barely see those shows anymore unless they're like Loungefly, um, maybe Pokemon. What's up, Madison's Craft Corner? You're frozen? Oh my gosh, I bet. Yeah, all the friends, welcome in, and I hope you guys are staying warm. I've heard. What's the temperature over where everybody's at? Um, Danbar, to be honest, you don't have to do giveaways. It kind of helps when you do them. Yeah, you don't have to do them though. It's completely, it's completely up to you. But I would be strategic about it. I wouldn't just give away a bunch of stuff unless you're actually selling. It makes no sense. Because I mean, I remember the days where I would get 10, 15 raids at night because nobody was on. Everybody goes, D's on. Let's just raid her. I couldn't possibly give a giveaway for every single one of those people because my giveaways back then were like pieces of glass, fairy lamps, like good shit. But I started to change the way I did that. So if I'm selling, I'm going to give it away after X amount of items. But it's not required. There's people on here that are super successful. They make the money they need to. They don't even do giveaways anymore. Yeah, so don't be and you don't have to be on camera either. I wasn't for the first few months. What's up, Tiff? How you doing? Hey, Sylvia. Kayfabe. 20 degrees? Yeah, giveaways are optional. They're not required. You still have 2 inches of ice on the ground and a snowstorm tonight. 24 degrees. Oof. Positively negative, yeah. -6. I see you, Posh Pim. You've been binging the old YouTube? Thank you. I appreciate it. I actually have a bunch of content I was trying to get pushed today, but I ran out of time. Usually the stickers are ephemera for your giveaway. Yeah, that's perfect because it's cheap. As long as you put it in the right category. Yeah, as long as you put it in the right category. You don't do giveaways. I don't do me on the screen. Yeah, Madison's Craft Corner. She's on camera sometimes, but mostly it's her product. But you got to do what makes you comfortable. That's right. Freezing rain in North Dakota. Oh man. Someone was in here and they said they lived in I forgot where they lived. And it was 20 no, it was 37 degrees, but then it was like negative. I'm sorry. It was 27 degrees below zero, and then they have the wind chill was like 39 degrees below zero. And they were explaining that your skin just burns. Yeah, all the friends totally not sleeping. No, you're not. That I can't even imagine that. I would imagine your skin would burn though, it would hurt. Yeah. You're here for the drunk drawer. Wasn't that the best clip? I couldn't even say those words. Yeah, I couldn't even say the words, Bunny. I couldn't. I'm on the drunk drawer train. I could barely say it. It was a junk drawer raid train I was on, and I mispronounced junk for drunk. It was funny. Could you imagine like a drunk drawer train? Oh my gosh. Although I was a grandma on one of them, and I had a holy Bible with like whiskey inside it that I got from Not Stifler's mom. It was pretty funny. Mm-hmm. It's crazy. You should be Nate. Oh, yeah. You can't even be outside for that. I'm sure. It was 22.8. Oh my goodness. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's normal. I'm. I know Man of Steel. You're in Cali too, right? I won't even tell you guys how nice it's been here. I mean, it's tiny chilly for us, but you get used to it. It's not bad. I think it got to like 40 one night, which is nothing. But for this area where I live, it's a little bit chilly. You need a jacket, you know. You thought about having a few drinks before a show? I mean, you could. Yeah, just don't drink on your live and get trashed. But I mean, you're allowed to actually drink. You just can't get intoxicated on your live. I'm doing fine. Am I still selling foreign stuff? I have no clue what you're talking about. Maybe. Yeah. All right, let's run some more of these flash shells. Let's see. Let's see what we got in the bag now. I don't know. Whatnot is really great. It's not everybody, I used to always say it's so easy, anybody could do it. But the more that I think about it, it's really hard. It's really hard. Oh, you're talking to Man of Steel? My bad. I am on day number 597. So I've gone live every day for 597 days. I almost quit a couple of times. Well, I almost quit Whatnot. I almost quit Whatnot, actually. That's why I decided to do the challenge. Well, one of the reasons why. What's up, YouTube? How are you guys? Yeah, isn't that crazy? 597 days in a row. I don't know if I'm amazing. I wanted to try something and I document like everything, every interaction. Thank you, Carter Owens. Thank you. Eminem, 6767. I won't answer that quit. Why would I quit? I just felt like because of a situation, I don't really want to talk about it. That's just my choice. But sometimes you just think that is it really worth it? You put yourself out there. Like I'm putting myself out there. Especially when I'm talking, I'm putting my face on the internet. I have a YouTube channel. I have Instagram and all these social media platforms. And sometimes there's some weird people. So I almost quit about it. I took a couple of days to think about it. And then I said, I'm hitting it hard. Why would I let anybody take that from me? I really enjoy it. The teaching aspect of it. Yeah. So I just continued and I did a 365 project where I went live every day for 1 year. What's up, Duckety? How are you? Yeah. So I already had an intention with Whatnot. I didn't want to be like a come on here and just make a bunch of money and leave because I was starting to like do pretty well on the app actually. Um, then I changed after this and I decided to do something a little bit different. So, I plan on staying on here until, it doesn't serve my purpose anymore. Oh yeah, and I've doing this challenge, I mean, I've been through some extremely hard things, like the hardest in my life. You're doing good? Oh, I love it. Yeah. You debate on leave, but you ain't scared. I ain't scared, no one. Um, But like my mom passed away during this challenge, and that was pretty hard, but I knew that I had to keep going and doing what I wanted. Another girl was having our last show tonight. Oh, really? Well, I mean, people come and go. Don't plan on leaving Whatnot. I really like it a lot. Yeah. Because where else can you sell your stuff this fast? You know, where can you sell, have a night, have a show and sell 100 items in, a couple hours, an hour? Because I've done it. Yeah, you can. You absolutely could do it, but you got to run auctions like all the time. What's up, guitar covers? How are you? Yep. Peacock. Whatnot your whole life? Yeah. I mean, I have other stuff outside Whatnot, but thank you so much. Yeah. We've talked about on here a little bit, but you know, life happens. Life happens when you're living, and it teaches you a lot of really valuable lessons. And one of the lessons was not to, I've always actually, my motto has always been never give up. It's always been that, oh, I forgot about all these things. I can't run them at a flash on the computer anymore. I gotta fix that. Yeah, I just, yeah, there was quite a few of my friends on here that lost their moms right around the same time. And it was sad, but my motto's always been never give up, never give up, no matter what. No matter what you're faced with, you just keep going and you start to learn like a lot about yourself. What you tolerate, what you want to deal with, and then what your goals are. So, like for me, you just keep going because the only time that it's really going to stop you is toward the end. And then at that point, none of all this little stuff even matters. Not my whole life, but a big percent of it. When I'm not on Whatnot, I'm thinking about it. And how long have you been on here, Peacock? But it's true. I mean, even like, at my house, my kids are like, Mom be always thinking about Whatnot, you know. I knew I was trying to do this thing. Yeah, or I'm talking about it. I'm inviting somebody to come sell over here. Yeah, we might need a group, Peacock, cuz we need a group. Who feels like they're addicted to Whatnot? Yeah, the kids make fun of me. Actually, one day they were imitating and they were like, "Hey, this is what mom sounds like." My daughter's like, "Yeah, do what makes you happy." Absolutely. Yeah, I've set so many boundaries. Like I'll do some chat shows sometimes, and I'll do the chat shows, and then I'm getting ready to raid out. You do? You feel like it, Kayfabe? My name is Deputy. I'm addicted to Whatnot. I know, right? You're on a lot, huh? It's about to blow up. It has blown up a lot this year, this 2025. But I feel like you guys, Whatnot has some huge things for Super Bowl coming. I'm just speculating, but I'm pretty smart. I can see things. I know how to look things up. And there's some big things coming. Yeah. There's some huge things coming that are going to be good for a lot of people on the app. So many different features they're going to add. And there's ads, probably going to be a Super Bowl ad for sure. What I don't know what account is going to be live, but they're actually, do you guys know about the YouTuber? One of the largest YouTubers, one of the biggest YouTubers on the planet is going to be streaming before the Super Bowl. And it's supposed to be a really big deal. There's no advertising out for it yet. I think it is Mr. Beast, because he is really like one of the largest on the planet. But there's about five or six more that are just up there like him. Yeah. And if he did, he'd probably be selling his candy, Beastables. That's my only guess, unless they do some charity stream, because that seems to be like the thing. But I could be totally wrong. Yeah, like I don't. If I knew from Whatnot, obviously I couldn't tell you guys, but I don't know anything. I just know. Oh, did he say it on YouTube? He was going to be on Whatnot. I'd be surprised because I thought they were keeping it a secret. He did. So I was right. Hello, hey, Sian, how you doing? What's going on? Yeah, it is. Well, they have this special right now that if you go live on Super Bowl Sunday, it's half commission, 4%. I think it's February 8th. Oh, you're back from being sick. You're working like you were in October. Oh, good. That's good. You're better. Yeah. So when did he say it on his last YouTube video? Did he say he's going to go on whatnot? I'm surprised, but that's good. That means he's going to get shitloads of signups. Yeah. So I'm just running more flash sales, you guys, right here. And I am. I am. Thank you for asking. 712. What does that mean, Duckity? Oh, the hours for the thing. It's adjusted to your time zone. Yeah, I think the 4% is to your time zone. And then you could fill out right above the like promotion where you schedule the show. You could actually, I think, apply to get your show featured in their, I don't know, in their marketing. You're gonna peek outside to see what stuff is. Oh, okay. So he announced that he's gonna be on Whatnot. Wow. So I was right. That's what I said. I know he has a couple of profiles actually. I've been following him for a long time. What's up, Sassy Goat? Yeah, I was talking about it like a couple weeks ago, and then I talked about it again last week. No, it'd be like 12 a.m. Yeah, 12 a.m. to 12 p.m. or 12 a.m. Yeah, it goes on your time zone. Yeah, it depends on people's time zones. Oh yeah, he has like some backpacks loaded in his shop. Yeah, he has some backpacks loaded in his shop. And it's just Mr. Beast, that's his thing. Yeah, he has, I mean, you guys know how many followers he has, subscribers? He has like, I don't know, on his YouTube channel, he has a lot. Let's see. I feel like he has like 50 million or 60 million. Oh no, 400 million. What am I talking about? 464 million. So even if yeah, no, he has 464 million. He doesn't have no 50 million. That's just on the Mr. Beast channel. Then he has all those other. He has like, I think it's one of his videos just got like 78 million views. Andy. Andy, get on it. What's up, Thriftworks? You don't know who Mr. Beast is? He's like a YouTuber guy that started when he was like 14 or 16 and he made videos and he gained popularity by doing uh like charitable things and having his friends get his money. Now, he has these insane videos, right? He has these insane videos and he does like these kind of like a challenge thing, I guess. $1 versus like $1 million tech kind of thing. Oh, they loaded it up. Does he have a show scheduled? Yeah, so now he's probably like 35 and he's a billionaire. Yeah, he's a billionaire now. Oh yeah, people have come over. Oh yeah, it is Mr. Beast. $1 million giveaway stream. I was correct. He has 1,800 bookmarks and they're giving away all their Beast sweatshirts and hoodies and Beast games. My kids were in one of their YouTube videos, actually. He had like he had a like a and he wasn't like super huge at that time. He was big and with the subscribers. I mean, he has almost 500 million subscribers. 500 million. Yeah, so how they were in it, it was just their name. They weren't in it. But you bought like merch and then he wrote your name on this car. Well, their name was like right on the front of the car. Yeah, but you paid and they sent you like a hoodie. But I think at the time they sold like 100,000 hoodies. Now they sell way more than that. Yeah, or no, like 50,000, I think it was. Oh, your town people know. Yeah, your grandkids introduced you. Yeah, so I'm sure the app will crash. I'm gonna say this. It's not gonna crash. Whatnot is like worked on it, but when you go to the stream, if you're watching it, then it's probably gonna miss some of the chat, like because it's busy. What I would love to see happen is, he's probably gonna end up with 10,000, 15,000 people in a stream, maybe even more. Um, it is, but does it say he's gonna be on Whatnot? Yeah. Yeah, imagine they're getting ready for that. Yeah, he has 84 million Instagram followers, but 464 million on YouTube. Well, that's good. Yeah, $1 million in items. It's not money. I think they only give money to, yeah, giving 1 million away in prizes at the big game on 2/8. So follow, you can win. The other day when I was on his account, you guys, because I've been following him for a long time. When I was on his account, he only had like 900 followers. He now has almost 5,000. Yeah, you can't give away money, but you know how he always gives cash away? Yeah. He's probably just going to get free. No, he'll probably get free commission because of what they probably have agreement, some kind of terms. Yeah. Your fees are just going to pay for Mr. Beast giveaways. Probably not. Probably not. Probably. Probably. Yeah, Kat Von D's chat was fast in there. It's gonna be wild, yeah. Yeah, I told you guys I was pretty sure it was gonna be him. Yeah, he's gonna bring a lot of people that sign up. So say he brings 1 million people, right? Which is won't be a surprise. He will bring at least 1 million people to the app. Um, Half of the people won't come back on the app. They'll just be here for him. Yep. He might even bring 5 million people to this app. Yeah, but only about 50% of them will actually stay. Because I saw another YouTuber that like had a really huge following, and like about 40% of her people would stay in shows when she would raid. Yep, because they love that person and they stick with that person. They don't go shop with anybody else because they're pretty loyal. And they've just been watching for such a long time. But I can't wait. And maybe the app won't crash. Hopefully it doesn't. He'd probably be the biggest. um I think maybe not the most famous because there's people that are more famous, but like one of the most popular with followers that I think had been on Whatnot. Yeah, he does have a very loyal following. Yeah, after the raid, it drops instantly. Yeah, say I saw somebody raid the other day. They had 1,100 people, and the person was just, they were doing their thing, and they kind of didn't see the raid right away. But I watched the numbers, and it went from they already had like 100 people in there, so they had 1,200, and within 10 minutes they were down to 400. Yeah, yeah. Whatnot's been doing an incredible job. The app is super robust. They have so many good things that they've done. And even from when I started here, like they didn't have raids. We didn't have raids. We had a walkover raid. We didn't have tips. People would put that's how Buy My Dog a Burrito went in the buy now, which you can't do anymore. Yes, I know people still do it. Um, And we didn't have, oh my gosh, giveaways would run forever. And you couldn't run a giveaway and an auction at the same time. It was horrible. And then they really worked hard. I mean, their team that is engineering on the back end is incredible. Yeah, buy my dog half a burrito and I'll mail you the other half. Right, Andy? I remember those days. Yeah. But I remember the pizzas. Buy my family a pizza and then people would sell it and have it delivered. I've been here longer than 3 years. I've been 4 years. How long has Whatnot been a thing? They in December they turned 6 years old. Yeah, you've been seeing ads on Facebook for like a month ago, and that's how you found out about it. I remember when I first started here. So that was as a seller, I got approved in August of 2022, and then I started selling like October 7th was my first day. But I started on the app in 20 the end of 21, and then like February is where I kind of was watching it more. And then I was like, maybe I'll sell. And then I didn't want to sell. And then I watched a YouTuber and I'm like, maybe I'll do it. So it's been, what, like 40 months, 3.5 years. Oh, you did have selling 3 years? Yeah, I did back in October. Or technically it's August is when my 3 years was as a seller, but I just didn't have a show for a little bit. You're gonna ask a nothing's dumb. Oh, how do you do? Hey, what's up, Dave? Okay, so on the app, you have to go to like you could do two things. You could go to like where the person's logo is on the phone, click on it, and it says boost. So if you boost the show, it goes to Whatnot and it promotes the show for X amount of minutes. Seller doesn't get that money. It goes to Whatnot. But right below it, it says tip. I don't know. Sometimes they change it. And then you can see it it's usually on the right side under the three dots. Yeah. So if you're ever in a show, you can do it that way. It's not a dumb question, by the way. Yeah. Click the boost button and click tip. There you go. Things so random. Yeah, Robin, that's pretty cool that you saw an ad. So when I first started selling like on Whatnot, and I would ask people like just like fellow resellers I met along the way, ask them or mentioned Whatnot, and they're like, "What's that?" No one knew what the hell it was. Yeah, nobody knew. You started selling January 4th. Oh, you just started selling this month. Well, welcome, Snowflake. Yeah, and there's room for everybody, but when I did there it was just so different. There weren't as many sellers, there weren't as many buyers. Resellers were buying from the sellers. And it's such a nice community. Of course, there's different groups like cliques, there's just like real life. But there's room for everybody. And the thing is, if you scroll into a show and you don't like the show or it's not your style, you could scroll out, you just leave. Then you can find someone that you vibe with. There's thousands of shows live at any given time now. But when I was going around like, checking out the app myself, I was like, there really wasn't a lot. Now there was a lot of Funko Pop sellers, baseball card, all the sports cards. And then there was also a lot of like Pokemon. That was like 24/7. But as it's grown, it's just gotten more. And then when I sold in vintage decor, people weren't on late at night. I started that in the vintage decor. I started going on like in the middle of the night. It was me and Griff's Thrifts, and there was like maybe one person that would pop up, but they're not even on the app anymore. And we would tell everybody, okay, we're gonna raid Griff. So everybody just go over to Griff's stream, and then I would type we went to Griff's Thrifts. Yep, and we would do vintage, but like at 8:30 at night, there was no one live. So I did that for like 9 months. I went Sunday through Thursday nights. Yeah, and do scan shows. And then sometimes, it turned into like late night chat shows and just having conversation. And you plan to start selling soon? Your mom just started last week and she has you hooked. What are you going to sell, Robin? Let's see. Today was your first show. Oh, yeah, that's right, Sassy Goat. I may have been in there. How'd you do? You seem very comfortable. I lurk a lot. Sometimes I'm cooking dinner, so I wasn't cooking, I was like ordering. Oh, it just says boost. It shows nothing for tips. Oh, you can't tip on desktop. I'm surprised there's a boost on desktop. I didn't, they must be adding that in. Yeah, you have to do it from the mobile device. Yeah, like giveaways you can't join on the desktop. Welcome in from the community boost. I see you guys. We're having a little chat show here talking about whatnot and running flash sales. Nah, you know what? You'll figure it out. It'll take a few shows till you get to like realize like, okay, this is how I want to run my show, and then you're the boss of it. Yeah, I just popped in. You had a nice little raid there from I think it was Shop Happy, right? Or Secondhand Sarcasm. I might, like I said, I was lurking. Um, yeah, it definitely is that. Yeah, Andy, did you ever sell that and you're buy it now? Oh, vintage mostly, but I'm really anything that catches your eye. Yeah. You got like 5 raids? That's good. So, Sassy Goat, are you getting that promotion from Whatnot if you go live for X amount of time and then you could get up to $500? Or were you already on the app for a while? I think you have to go live within 20 days or for 20 days. I can't remember what it was. I want to start over. I want to do the promotion. Yeah, like a lot of us that started back then, there was no special offer for us. Not at all. Yeah, no special offer. Hello, Cameron. How you doing? Little Leaf. Why would you say that about yourself? That's kind of sad. Yeah, we didn't get that at all. Mm. Oh, if you sold the sell my dog half a burrito. Did you ever sell buy my dog a burrito? I don't think I ever put that in my buy now. You didn't get it either. Yeah, that expired, but they offered me something today before I went live. Oh, good. In app, right? Yeah, we didn't have any of that kind of stuff. We didn't even have tips. We didn't have tips, but we did have gift to chat. That was the best. And then people, I don't know. There's lots of reasons why it's ended, but I don't think we'll ever know the real. I guess the app, it was too heavy on the app. We didn't get nothing, huh, Brooke? Yeah, we didn't get nothing. What did you just eat right now? Did you have Taco Bell or did you make chicken quesadilla? Mmm. I remember that, Andy. The Mechanical Bull sponsored giveaway for $12,000. What happened to that? Did you sell it or do you still have it? Oh, and you get 50 bucks? I mean, hey, it's better than nothing. You got scamming with us with infinite giving time. Yeah, right? Yeah, I remember the giving time. People would run the giveaways and then because you couldn't run the auction at the same time. And so people would go, and then unpin it and they'd go, I'll be right back. I'm going to the bathroom. And they'd be gone for like a smoke break. Yeah, some people would smoke, so they would be, I'll be back in 20 minutes. Because they would take the longest smoke break. I don't know, maybe they went poop or something. I have no clue, but the giveaway, they'd unpin it, so you didn't really know. Yeah. It would still run like in the cart. Oh, they ended up renting it out. Oh, nice. That is so funny. I know it's funny when you think about that. And then when they got the option to run an auction when the giveaway was running, it could pin at the same time. That was like torture because that meant now it was on a timer for 5 minutes because they changed that because of all the people leaving it for hours. Or they'd end their show when they'll give you running. They had to pick it to, it wouldn't auto run. They would have to click run, pick winner. So they could end their show and it wouldn't pick a winner. So that's why there's a 5 minute timer on it. hmm I think like I think 5 minutes is pretty quick, you know. But I liked it when it was like 10 minutes. You could run it for like 10 minutes. because you'd forget. You'd be talking or running stuff, and you're like, oh, we got better. Or you'd be. I do scan shows because you couldn't run at the same time, and people would like just be talking. So by the time you realize it, you're like, oh, it's been 10 minutes. I better pull the givey. Now it's I don't know. It's fine. It's easy. That worked out good. So now they have parties with the bull, huh? Nice. So how was everybody's day like today? Anybody do anything fun? Let me run some more of these. God, those were the days though, really. Promote me in Clash or I'm leaving. How did you, Poshbim, how did you find Whatnot? How did you find it? Hey, Stormington, I'm fully clothed in the shower, playing real life with Tetris with adhesive shelves and questioning every life choice that led me here. Oh my goodness. Adhesive shelves, Tetris. What are you playing Tetris on? Let's talk about that. You found through watching MJ. What is it? Hold on. I don't think I know MJ Pond. YouTube. Okay. Dave, because there. Oh no, you know what? There's the other Dave I'm thinking about. Dave's Basement. I think Dave's Basement Deals. I forgot what his name is on here. Did you notice a little banana I got from you on the shelf behind me? Yeah, I did see it. Yeah, it was cute. Friday nights he's on. Yeah, YouTube also. YouTube. Yeah, I actually got a couple messages this week from new people to me who said they found my YouTube videos. Yeah, San, thank you very much for your purchase. They found my YouTube videos. S&M. I was saying your name wrong, huh? S&M 619. Yeah, they were like, D, thank you. I learned so much on your video. And I was like, wow, thank you so much. It was a really nice compliment. And they wanted to know, like, actually, one person I have to write them back. I didn't get a chance. They want to know about using cross-listing apps to help them get all their Etsy stuff to Whatnot because they're going to sell on Whatnot. I know they must call you San, but it is S&M, right? Yeah. I think when you look at the letters, you got to like really look. Yeah. Whoa, what does that do when it does that? Oh, Robert, you got the Betty Boop. Those are really cute socks. Yeah. And I know where you're from because you're 619. That's where some of my family are in that area too. Yeah, so I don't know, but it's really a trip though when when I started, telling people about Whatnot, 80% had no clue what it was. Do I have a favorite app for transferring? I kind of like Crosslist. Yeah. I like Crosslist. It's just you get unlimited basically for like way cheaper than like Vendu or the other sites, and it does every site. So if you sell on all the other platforms, you could just cross list to Whatnot. You have to do some changing. Yeah, I have a link on my website darchivist.com under referrals, and there's like a 30% off coupon on it. I want to say it's I don't know how much it is a month. I forget. I mean, I buy for the whole year, and it's I don't know. It's like 300, but it's pretty good. Yeah. You're trying to get tired and nothing is working. Nothing? How about some warm milk? Sounds like a mess. I don't know. I tried Vendu. I don't like there's some things about Vendu I don't like. You shared your whatnot on Facebook and my boss reached out to tell me, so I was excited to join. Oh, to join what's You tried to show and convince. I can't get a single one of my family members to join. You know what? Maybe it's not in the cards for them right now, but maybe they will later. My sister's on here and my one of my brothers is on here. My brother isn't selling anymore really, and he was selling coins. and he did pretty good on a few shows. And then my sister, she kind of took a break and then came back and took another break. You never heard of it till this past November? You're gonna go out for a walk? You're gonna freeze. Yeah, a lot of people have switched from there, but like I don't know. I usually only talk about Whatnot, but like I sell on all the other platforms. I have different accounts for different things. Um, yeah, I have some friends that do really well over on the Bay. Because they're not going to come over. They are here too, but some of their items are bangers, and the audience for those items, eventually here on Whatnot. Thank you for your purchase, S&D. On Whatnot, as this platform gets more known, that's why I like the bin because I just sell things randomly when I'm not on, and I put my higher price items in the bin. But I also have them on other platforms. But I will say they're starting to sell over here. Over there, they do. Yeah. Oh, you're not cold. It's just raining. But a lot of people, I may not talk about this a lot, but you should list the item at the price you're comfortable with in your buy it now. Maybe raise it up a tiny bit to cover your packaging materials too, and then turn on offers. Because I see people on here selling like bang or vintage decor, and they're just doing random pulls and like different. I'm not gonna say what category, but you can figure it out. And you know what? I buy it. Are you kidding me? I buy it. I bought some stuff the other day, actually. I got it. It was in great condition. And I bought it for like $10. And there was 4 pieces of it. And I already sold it for $400 because they don't know what they have. And I haven't sourced on Whatnot in a long time. You'll have to try it. And you don't have to put like a bunch of items. You could just put like a dozen items. Um, when somebody has a bin like I have, which has 600 plus items, it's hard to maneuver through it because there's so many things. And if you click on one and then you get in there and you're looking at it, it resets you in the bin. So it's kind of frustrating. But like if you go in the shop and then you search for the item, because I use a lot of keywords, then you might find it. Yeah, you actually have to have in order to do a live there, you have to have like $1 million in sales at least, minimal. Yeah, a lot of those sellers have some sales. Not just be, oh, you're a seller on Whatnot. There's so many that are trying to do what Whatnot's doing. But Whatnot is the largest, fastest. Whatnot has over 10, oh my gosh, it's probably going to be more now. Whatnot had 10 plus million downloads in the App Store on Apple for the Whatnot app. Let's see how much they are now. Now that Beast announced he was going to be on here. Let's see. Okay, so Whatnot has. Oh, where did I see the downloads? Oh, it might not show me on Apple. Oh, yeah, they have 658,000 reviews on the Apple Store. They're 4.8 out of 5 stars. Yeah, the burgers didn't last very long. They were okay. We did that over here. Your son is the one that started here. He was able to quit his job and start this business. That's great. What does he do? Like, what does he sell? I followed as a buyer. Now I'm going to sell and hopefully quit my job. That's great. There's people that have like done the same thing. Oh, vintage knives. That's awesome. Now, what about you? What are you going to be selling? Yeah, I don't know. I feel like, and some sellers know this, they don't share it. There is a formula to Whatnot. Yeah, there is a formula. When I started, I sold like all different sizes, like vintage things. Now I've gone to just smaller stuff. It's easier to pack, easier to ship, because you never know if a buyer's gonna buy one thing or like 20 things. Yeah. Yeah. It's my own formula, just kind of like the way I want it to work. Yeah. And some sellers do. They have it where they set, okay, I'm running all these items. They're a certain size. They're all 8 to 11 ounces. And then they let it auto bundle. And maybe they start everything at $5. But then they got to do a lot of packing. So I've been noticing some people raising the start prices. You can't drink Red Bull and dance around to keep people. No, I'm not into that. I'm calm. I'm not going to yell at you. I mean, I've tried the yelling just for fun. I just laughed right through the whole thing. I can't. But there's something to say about it because I have done it like 3 or 4 times and I've sold out. And I had a decent amount of items in my. I did auctions. Yeah. Okay. Wait. What were you saying? Vintage knives. Oh, you're gonna do crochet and handmade. What a great community handmade is. I absolutely love it. Hey, Joy. How you doing? My formula is to look like a cute bird and not peck anyone. Yeah, it really is. And obviously, if you invest yourself enough, you'll see. Um, I have seen some wild people on here and some very boring. I feel for them. Yeah. I've seen everything you can imagine seeing on here. It's definitely got a little bit better. But I always think like, people come on here, they put on a show because they're hoping to get tips. That's a lot of the mentality or the crying. I do kind of miss some of those shows because they were very interesting too. But to be honest, I don't want to be watching you sell sports cards with your 14-year-old and you guys finish your show and raid someone and then your kid's on the app at 14 because they're allowed to be 13 to 17 with parental guidance or permission. And then they scroll into a show where a woman's selling jewelry and she's like got no pants on. Because I've seen that too. So, me personally, it's like people need to do better. We have kids on this app. Yeah, handmade category is awesome. There's so many incredible handmade sellers that do chat shows too. You committed to donating hats to the NICU. Oh, that's awesome. There was a guy on here doing that. What was he donating his hats? He was really good. Wasn't he blind, that young kid? Yeah, and he crocheted beautiful beanies. I forgot his name. We rated him one night. But Whatnot's changed so much, people stay on or they get off. 4 shows, never got a tip, and we run fast. Yeah, it just depends. Or the camera falls and they got nothing on from the waist down. That lady I saw, oh my gosh. Or you raid them and they're cooking magic meat. Remember the magic meat guy with a samurai sword mowing his lawn at 2 in the morning? Characters. Or they're snoring, yeah. Or the bathrobe guy. Did you ever see the bathrobe guy? Gosh. Just let's say the guy was streaming and he only had a bathrobe on. Yeah, I heard the same thing, Andy. That he was selling it, right? Bottled. Well, the part I saw, he wasn't selling anything. Yeah, the guy that was mowing his grass at like 4 o'clock in the morning with a headlamp on. Yeah, he got booted off. Yeah, he got booted off. But, every now and then that stuff comes on the app and they get shut down fairly quick. You got to imagine that Whatnot probably gets a ton of reports on people and they got to investigate it. Because there could be people hate watching and, they're just reporting them just because. And then they got to investigate it. No, there's people that do that. Peacock, do it. Yeah, they'll walk with you maybe. Who used to do that? Somebody used to do the exercising on here. Yeah, they would walk around their neighborhood. And they had one of those magnetic things, so the phone was facing them, and it was like they were the sweetest, but that was the worst angle ever to put a camera because it's like looking right up at your face. So it made it really funny, and they would laugh about it. Yeah. There's another lady who she does chat shows, and she's in the I don't know what her category is. She's handmade. She sells fabric. DRaz, Dana, and her husband, and she walks on her treadmill, and she is great information, like excellent. I saw a lady this morning reach into a tote cleaning unit with gloves, and she grabbed a large pink. No, she didn't know it was in there. Was it like a storage thing? I've seen some like that too. Hey, Joseph, how are you? Yeah, some people just, I don't know, it's a good laugh, but it's not, you're not allowed to sell that stuff on whatnot. Yeah, it's gross, but funny. Were you in that girl show that was selling that stuff? And she was saying she would do a live demo? Madison. It was a storage unit. Oh, she just bought it and then pulled it out. Yeah. Yeah, I think I don't know. There's been some sellers who come on and they just, they don't have any class, they don't have any respect, and it's not that kind of platform. Now, if Whatnot had like an 18 plus category, then maybe they could do that in there. But I don't think that's where they're headed. I don't think they want that. Yeah, and so if you do report someone like that, it might take a minute to get them off the app, but they will. There was a girl selling like Polaroids and Snapchats, selling off app, and it was a gross stream, to be honest. I accidentally scrolled in one, and I'm like, oh, what's this girl selling? And mm, yeah, she's banned now. She's off the app. Oh yeah, it was weird. Yeah, she did. She invited you. You were in that. Didn't I tag you to come in it? Yeah, I think I did. Yeah, she preferred. Yeah. Yeah, awkward. I was already wondering why she wasn't wearing PPE. Cussing isn't appropriate either. You actually could, yeah, you could cuss on here, but I'm not offended by like people that cuss. It's the F, 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 F like 45 times. Yeah, I'm not bothered by that. It's when they like tell some about something. Is it necessary to cuss? No, but I mean, I haven't been that offended in a long time. People aren't doing it like they used to do. They're not allowed to sell with children in the stream. Yeah, I seen people with their kids like wearing a diaper only on the stream and the kids in the middle of the floor and they're selling and I'm like, nope. So you got to report those kind of streams. Because it's not the kid. The kid's fine. The kids are great. It's the people watching. They don't need to see the kids. They're taking clips, they're taking screenshots. Mm-mm. Not okay, if you ask me. Um, I will report those streams. I haven't reported like a lot of that lately. I haven't seen that many kids on it. Yeah, Joy, I agree with that. Yeah, and never say anybody's name in here because it's none of my business on that. We could have this casual conversation about that. Someone tried to convince you the other day that you could sell therapy sessions. Oh gosh, that's so against every kind of ethic as it for a therapist or counselor. Can't do that on here. I did a mental health chat with my friend who's a counselor. Sorry, Sebi. Yeah, I don't do that. Maybe you should come on Whatnot. Come on Whatnot and sell. You have a phone. You got internet. There's a lot of people here that would probably buy if you have merchandise. I'm sorry you're going through that right now. Yeah. They don't allow me to send any money outside sales. I'm so sorry. Your 13-year-old may walk by, but he usually asks me to cover. I mean, your kid's in the range, 13 to 17. They're in the range to be on the app with as long as the parents there. Oh, yeah. Run the kid. Yeah. I don't like it when people make their cats and dogs do packages and shipping. Oh, I see. I don't even like knowing there is a kid there and hearing the kid's name. The address is available. Right. Psych about, yeah, it's 100%. Yep. Yeah, I'm a protector. Like I've had people go, "Oh, how old are your kids?" I don't give that out. It's none of your business. Teenagers. My kids are like 90. Hey, good night, Robin. I appreciate you coming in. Thank you. It happens, but like it's not like it's your, I it's there's two differences I think with the kids. It's your kid actually selling with you and being a minor and your kid just walking by. But like for me, my kids, because where I sit, they don't, maybe once in a blue moon hear them on stream, but not really. And I don't have their consent. They've sold on here, but they haven't been on camera or anything like that. Yeah. But yeah, it's none of no one's business. Yeah, the ethics is huge. There was another seller on here who was a counselor and she did EMD. Is it EMD? Yeah, EMDR. And so she would tell me about it, not who the patient was or any of that kind of private stuff. But she said I had people ask me if I could do like private therapy and she's like, "I don't know, I'll get kicked." It's like so unethical. Yeah. There's a couple of people that do. There's a girl that does like health chats. And sometimes I'm almost like, and they're very informative, but almost I feel like some of the information is just like a little bit in that gray area of like, that's a patient information kind of thing. But I'm always just like, I don't know. I would be careful with that. Yeah, he won't do that. Heck, I can barely get him to help. Makes right, right. I know he's that age. I think he's the same age as my son. Is it wrong my baby hip would be referred as on the screen while I'm live? Yes, absolutely. Posh man. Okay, always. Exactly. A child is a child. Yeah. Best therapy is buy more stuff. It drives me crazy, and I know therapists, it drives them crazy. I'm not a therapist. Is when people say that, yeah, they're like retail therapy. They always use the word therapy in their name, and I'm like, no, stop. Because therapy is like real, and people deserve it, and they're like ashamed to get it, and they struggle from mental health. Yeah. Thought about doing like motivational coaching or just inspirational card, but you should do it. People really love that. They gravitate to that. I mean, like I know, like even in my streams, I just try to keep it positive, lighthearted, and people are lonely. They're going through so much stuff right now, and I mean, who isn't going through something? And so they really gravitate to that pretty well. They like it. I did the cards too one night. It was fun. I did like I turned my camera off. I made everything dark. I had music. Oh, I made like a fake campfire. That's what it was. And I had a bunch of people in there. It was awesome. Excess retail can be toxic as alcohol. It can. Yep, it's that dopamine hit. They're addicted to that dopamine hit. You can walk into a session and the therapist will have to prescribe pills for them, not me. Well, you never know. You might need them one day. You never know. I've learned like over years, like to get some tools in my toolbox that I could use to help me manage, day-to-day stress or things. I have all my different motivational cards pull. You have them on your wall. I love that. Oh, wait. I scrolled into a show and a lady was selling, and hey, the baby's got to eat. I think I'm not offended by that. I think it's sweet. Yeah, mom's got to work. What about tarot card readings? What about them? I think they can do them on the app. I'm not into those. personally, but I have watched a couple of them and I'm just like, I prefer the more positive cards, to be honest. Thank you, that one guy. How's it going? I hope you do too. Thank you for the nice message on YouTube. Yeah, there was a girl doing them one night and she was really good. Yeah, I did like those I don't remember what they were like positive cards. I did them a long time ago. I forgot the lady's name. And they were just I don't know, they were just fun. You doing all right? Yeah, I'm doing all right. Thanks for asking. Well, fair to have that opinion. But I don't know. I just feel like, people have all kinds of trauma and maybe that's the only thing can help for them. And that's between the doctor and them. But again, we're just not going to talk about that because, some people need that. Yeah, some people need it. But fair to feel that way. Yeah, the cards was fun, Aussie. I wish I remembered what the hell they were. Oh, fucking all the time. Are you I see your red chat. I'm proud of you. That's amazing. I was that same I was the same way. Sweet dreams. Yeah. Yeah. As a therapist, I'm somewhat vague, open to interpretation cards. Positive, but the person can guide themselves. Yeah. Yeah, I forgot. I wish I remembered the cards. They were the cards that I had were like I was seeing if I had them over here, but I don't. There's like 50 cards in the set, and then I sold them, but they were more like positive. Um, I just can't remember the lady's name. Like, kind of like motivational, if I don't remember what they said. Something along the lines of, don't look to others, look to yourself, make goals, like just uplifting, kind of like simple. And they were fun. I should probably do them again because I know people like them, especially on these late nights when we're talking, right? Okay, you're not going out. Yeah, what were you gonna do? Get in a fight with a jaguar? Is that what you said earlier? Aussie, you like the cards, huh? Who likes the cards? My wonderful friend, Natural State of High, she does the cards really good. It's really nice to listen to her. I kind of lurk on her show. Yeah, don't go out. It's so late. Aren't you in the woods? Oh, you do them too? Oh, CG does them too. That's right. Yeah. Sometimes I lurk a lot on the app. You should sell your artist cards. Do it. Oh, Natural State High is awesome, huh? It's just fun. Yeah, I would do these. I've done them a few times. I haven't done them in a long time. And I would do like these positive like mindful, where I read some things like, you know, positive quotes and things and people really like those. Yeah. A lot of the handmade people do them, yeah. The art cards are pretty fun. I have thought about them. I'm working on something right now. I've been working on it for a few months. Yeah, I'm working on this line of products for handmade. You're just restless, but there isn't a single car around. I just feel like a weirdo being out. Yeah, I mean it's what, 3:45 in the morning? Yeah, you'll figure it out. Exactly, you will. All hands on deck raid train where everyone does cards. Oh, okay. Yeah, CG does that one, right? There's so many great people on here. Yeah. Flamingo. She does them too? Oh, they do that train together. Okay. It's a small town. We don't even have one police officer. Oh, it's tiny. Yeah. Oh, you're on the West Coast. That's right. I forgot. I always think you're where Kim and everybody is on the East, but you're not. Now, I mean, I know where you're at. I don't know why I was thinking that. Yeah, what did I call that? I can't remember what I called my stream, But all the I black screened it. Who was here when I did that? It was like manifestations. Yeah. West Side. And I found some really good ones online. And like, about like people struggle with mental health and those kind of things. Most sell the cards or do them as giveies and then mail the card. Yeah, you have to mail something. Also, yeah, some people don't mail the card. They just do the reading of the card because they want to keep their set. It's going to get in the 20s, Kathy. That's so cold. Is the freeze storm kind of dwindling away or is it still pretty? Tennessee got hit pretty hard. People lost power and been out for 4 or 5 days now. That would be so scary. Well, you can do local pickup and not mail anything, but it's to me it'd be a hassle. I'd rather pay 78 cents than have to, send my code to someone and I'm not picking it up because it's really not, it's misuse of pickup. It's misuse of the pickup because you're not actually picking it up. 3 degrees? Wow. You know who should do the reading? Brooke should do reading. She should get some of those positive cards and do it. She has a good voice for it. Yeah, she does have a good voice. She has a good voice. Oh, you're calling Peacock Canuckian? Canuck? Canucks. Is that your team too, Peacock? My hair's like Peacock now. When I look in the mirror, it looks like Peacock. It's getting blonder. You guys see it's getting lighter? She'd laugh. She would. Brooke are you still awake? She was in here. She might have went to bed. No, she might be in here. Brooke, you should do those cards. Yeah. Have you ever done them on your stream? She's eating nachos right now. That's why she isn't talking to us. I knew she was still lurking. I know her. Um, oh, West Coast is not real Canadians. She would. I do think she should. Somebody was reading, I love it. Somebody was reading a book the other day on Whatnot, because you technically, a book is like a song. It's copywritten and owned by someone, so you can't. I mean, you could in your stream, but you can't like put it to YouTube. And they were so good at it. Covet, what's going on? How are you? Nice to see you. You don't understand snow and ice. You don't get that then. She's eating chips and licking her fingers. Kiwi. Kiwi. She is. She is. Yeah. Some of your friends tonight ordered without putting on local pickup, so I have to figure out that out. Well, as long as you had first class on, actually, it doesn't matter. Whatever your shipping is, you just print it out, and then if you have like the regular um, label, you just print it out. Yeah, you should be fine. OBS is where you're having problems. What's the problem? Are you set up? I'm testing this new app to replace OBS actually. I want to see if it works for me. I have like there's a two apps right now. I did get one of them to work. But the other one is actually kind of cool. It's a lot simpler. But I don't know what not. I mean, OBS is pretty good. It's all because I was watching this guy stream and he was testing it out and I was like, oh, that's actually pretty cool, but I don't want to pay a subscription. Camera mic and doing most by myself. So where you're struggling with the camera? Yeah, never use the mic from your laptop or your computer. It sucks. You have to plug in one, get one. And you don't have to buy an expensive one. There's some like on Amazon that are, or wherever you want to buy it. I say that because it seems like everybody's, ordering from there. But find a local, oh, Sleepy Time Tea, yeah. You have a DJI, oh, wireless mic? Oh, that should be pretty good. Yeah, I mean, really for OBS, you just download it. And what kind of, you have a good computer that can handle it, the processor? Even all you need really is a good processor, some lighting for sure, and then you need a microphone, which I have a mine on like a boom kind of arm, and then it lights up. I wish I could turn the light off on it, but I can't. But it works, it's enough. And then I have some Rode mics that I got here on the whatnot. Yeah, it depends on the laptop. If you have like a Chromebook, you could forget about it. Unless you can like hack the Chromebook to um, work a certain way. Usually Chromebooks, you'll have lots of issues with them. And it depends on how old the Chromebook is too, or well, really what kind of processor it has. Yeah. And the biggest and most important, I would say, is your internet. If you have a router, you need to make sure you're plugged into it with the Ethernet cable, no wireless, because it'll even make it worse. Yeah, the phone, I mean, unless you're like really good at using the app, you don't want to jump into OBS right away if you don't have experience with that. You want to really get to know the phone and the way that works, how to run, how to list first. And then you can use like your computer as a backup. So I went live on whatnot.com and then I launched the show tools in the Seller Hub. And then I just opened up OBS. So then I have my YouTube chat that I can see over there. I have OBS open. So, I could add some of my things in there like corn, when people raid or whatever happens. I only have like a few things in here. I have this one. This one's funny. Oh, I forgot I had this. Hold on. Let me pin and unpin. Then you can see it. Yeah. A monkey can do my job. Corn is trending. Corn is so trending. Yeah, so I did love using my phone for like the longest time, but after a while I started using my computer. It was so much easier because I can make the chat bigger. Are you crocheting corn right now? What are you making, like a little figure? Yeah, but once you get the hang of OBS, so it's not too bad. Yeah, you just play around. Oh, fidgets? Oh, that's cool. I love that kind of stuff. Yeah, it's so much fun. I can't get over you guys. I'm gonna have to brag about my friend right now. A reworker's passion. You guys all know Leslie. She's amazing. I love her. And I bought products from her. I bought some of her crocheted beanies and stuff. That's how I met her. She was on a raid train and she was selling her stuff. And I was like, no one's buying it. Like she was brand new, I think. And no, she wasn't brand new, but it was close to that time because it was like over 3 years ago. And it was before that actually. I bought something else from her. And then later I bought some about 3 years ago because she's been on for 4 years next month. Anyway, she's making soap. She sells soap now. So I just bought this oatmeal almond oil soap. It's so good, you guys. But this is where I'm freaking out that I love. So my hands were really dry, like really bad. They were hurting actually. They were cut. And so I got her lilac body lotion. Holy shit, it's so good. Now, you guys, you may not know this about me. My background is in natural skincare. I worked in professional beauty industry, and I worked in R&D, marketing, and this stuff smells so good. I could eat it. I wonder if I could eat it. It smells so good. Oh my gosh. But my skin, it's absorbed in my skin so nice. And some lotions or skincare products are usually like oily after. Not at all. I can't. I'm going to need a pump. I need like 8 ounces of this. Yeah. What's up, Carrie? I need like 8 ounces of this stuff. It's just so perfect. Oh my gosh. Get some. You guys will not be. It's by a reworker's passion. I will tag her. I can't believe how soft my skin is. And I was, I'm opening and cutting boxes. Oh, thank you. Yeah, she sometimes will lurk in here in the middle of the night. Let me pin it so it's up high. She just, And she, I mean, I can't believe how, I mean, I know how good her other stuff is, but this is phenomenal. And my elbows were like super dry and stuff. It's gone. It's amazing. Yeah, now you know by the corn is trending. Corn is trending. Yeah, definitely go to her shows. She has them every so often. She sells the bars of soap. The smell is insane. She has her nose knows. It's insane. You have to. Yeah, I asked her to make me cucumber melon because that was one of my favorite products for my old work where I worked. And the lady, she was the pioneer of natural skincare, and that was like her number one facial lotion. Oh my gosh. Yeah. And my hands are like, I've just barely applied it and absorbs so nice, but the smell is so good. It's awesome. I left her a message. I messaged her and you have to get it. Yeah. I'm disappointed I didn't buy two of them, but it's a pretty good size. I think it might be like I don't know. It smells so good. Look at this viscosity of it is really nice. It's not thin at all. It's nice and thick. Yeah. Used to do soy candles. This is the kind where it's moisturized because it feels like satin after. There's no oil residue like it usually is. Gosh, it feels so good. Yeah, I put all over my legs, my feet. It's just really, really nice. And the scent is a lot of the fragrances, they're very alcohol based. No, not at all. It's so good. I'm really hooked on it. I'm not a lavender or a lilac type person. I don't really like those fragrances normally. And you can smell like the lilacs, like the flowers. It's really nice. It's you could like do that whole aromatherapy with like the lighting and everything. Oh, that would be really nice treatment for yourself. Anyway, go to her shows, buy her stuff. Yeah, I feel like that too. I'll use a moisturizer and then my skin's still dry like 10 minutes later. Yeah. Yeah, definitely check it out. Yeah, you got you had some corn brooches. It's crazy. Corn is trending. Thank you, Cindy Golden Girls. Yeah, if you get the right oil, can be used in soap, candles, and lotion. Yeah, I worked for this lady and she had, oh my gosh, she had like the best products. I thought about making some because I used to work with them. H. Buckley, what's up? But I don't really want to get into that. Are ants trending too? Maybe. Should we make them trending? I have no idea. Dada dip dip. I don't know. That sounds like yeah, I don't really know. Hey, wise old pig lady, how are you? Oh, is Tiny the Artist making ants trending? Okay, you guys know that none of you guys are original. None of you guys are original with your trending bugs and things. I'll have you know. I ate ants on my live. Hello. They all copied me. Same thing with corn. Tina and I went in a private jet. Hey, Dave, have a good night. Thanks for coming in. Um, yeah, Tina and I went on a private jet and we went with the corn king, the king of corn. We did. We got Louis Vuitton purses and everything. Hmm. We did. He's kind of a big deal, the guy. Yeah, it was on Whatnot. And then I ate chocolate. I bought chocolate ants from Avery and I ate them on my live. And I was supposed to eat bugs with Kim, but Kim had an allergic reaction, I think, with her bugs. So I ended up just throwing my bugs away. I didn't eat them. We were going to eat bugs live in solidarity with the strike in Canada, which I think now is over, right, Peacock? Yeah, ants. So they can bring it back. I love it. So was Tiny making them or what? That's funny. Yes, Cindy brought back corn. And Lisa. I think it started with Lisa making some thumbnail with Cindy in corn. Yeah, it was so funny. I see corn everywhere now. I can't even like escape it. It only lasted 2 weeks in November. Okay, see how I'm out? I'm out of it. Yeah, I'm still putting lotion on my hands because I like getting in between my fingers. You know, they get real dry. I wash my hands a lot. Yeah. Today I was actually working on my other streaming setup. Lisa had a dream or something. Oh, that's right. That Cindy was eating the corn. I talked to Lisa on the phone today for like a long time. Yeah. She draws it all the time and says answer trending. I love it. I love Tiny the artist. She's great. Yeah, you're right, H. Buckley. Oh, somebody was starting to joke about it and then she just started painting it. I love it. Yeah, because you could say answer trending and then even when I go to random streams, I'm like, oh, corn is trending. Or I'll say, did you know corn is trending? And like so many people have heard that on the app now. It's only trending on whatnot. But you know what? Before you know it, there'll be like some commercial on corn is trending. Watch. Oh, okay. Yeah, it will. It will. You know what's trending? A rework. This is the real deal, you guys. A reworker's passions lilac soap. Yeah, I should have made an unboxing with it. Oh my gosh, it's so good. Yeah, I'm hooked on it. I want her to make me. Now I know how good this one is. I want her to. If you're lurking, Leslie, I want cucumber melon in this, and then I want like a giant 16-ounce pump. That would be awesome. But that componentry is very expensive. And then Mama Bibo says it's bees, not ants. That's right. It is. It's bees. Did you guys go to her show tonight? She had her daughter on there. It was fun. It was cute. Oh, they have an agreement now? Okay. Bees and bows. Yep. And then she has little Chachi. Have you seen Chachi? Chach, yeah, Chachi. Her little Chachi is her little Labubu, and it has a little costume. I think it's crocheted and it has bumblebees. It's so cute. Peacocks are always peacocks are trending. Yes. Yeah, isn't it cute? Did she show you the Mickey Mouse backpack? I sold her the Mickey Mouse backpack that's on Chachi. I don't know if she put something inside it. I think she did. Maybe some snacks, some fake snacks. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe the fact that this one smells so good. I mean, I can't believe it. She's so talented though. Yeah, you could ask her. I mean, you probably have to send it to her because she probably need a smell to match, but she may not do that. I don't know. What scent? Oh, you missed it? Yeah, her daughter made a movie and so she was talking about the movie. It's called No Right Way and it's on Amazon. Go watch it, you guys. It's on Amazon and some other like streaming service. Yeah, No Right Way. It's about like it's a true story, but it's based on a true story. It's good. I actually watched it. Yeah, To Be Others, Cindy. Yeah. But I think the other ones you have to pay. So if you have like Prime, then you can watch it there. Yeah, it is pretty good. I watched it. Definitely is. Vanilla and patchouli are both essential oils. Oh, in the Bath and Body Works. Oh, you did. Yeah, she was on there. You watched it twice. You liked it. Yeah, that's good. It costs so much to make a movie. Yeah, it costs so much. I think she was saying a night cost her like 300K. And she's like, yeah, and it makes you go in debt. It's true though. I have a cousin that's what she does too. And she made a movie. Her movie just got picked up though. But it's like $500,000 in the movie. Because you have to pay actors, you have to pay, all kinds of different people. But a lot of stuff you try to do yourself. I want her to do this one thing. I have this cousin that I want to do this other movie. So we'll see. Maybe she'll do it. She'll start making some money. She could do this other movie together. Yeah, so maybe she could do your thing. Oh yeah. I mean, depending on what level you want to take it to. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, everything costs. Even if the thing you want to do, like you still gotta if it's not the money, it's the amount of hours, like some projects I've done that are like my passion projects or like client work. I'm 100 hours in sometimes of those projects. hmm So it's just so much time, and then I got to buy equipment, or I'm editing, and my camera breaks. It's happened. Yeah, it's happened. Got to send it in for repair. Okay, that's be but $400. Yeah, so it doesn't matter. A lot though. Like, yeah, right. I know somebody asked Brooke a good question tonight. They said, what was her dream job? And that was a good one. Yeah, it's tough when you have several, huh? It gets very expensive. I thought that was a good question. It's hard to answer that kind of question too, because like, you know, some people know their dream jobs, some people don't know them. How about you guys? Do you feel like you're doing what you should be doing right now? I feel like I'm right where I need to be actually, but there's some things I'm gonna do. I'm gonna not change, but like just add to, my product list of what I want to accomplish. Yeah, it does. It does fall and totally falls in line with passions. It's hard to pick one. And it's okay not to have any or have 20. Yeah, you just gotta be very good about like a timeline and writing things down, you know. I do. Being a therapist called my heart, but I also know I'm hitting burnout and need change. Yeah. Well, I hope you have a therapist for yourself because, like, I know a lot of therapists and psychologists that are friends, and they all do. But they do get that, they hit that wall of burnout because the amount of, you're helping people, but you're listening to all of their problems that they don't know how to manage, and they need help with that. And it's like, it's a lot. So I totally understand that. You've been where you wanted to be. That's good. Yeah, that burnout. Yeah, so the crochet probably helps a lot with that, huh? I tried to crochet. I suck at it. I cannot do it. I can't. I'm pretty optimistic. Like I know that I can do anything. That's the one thing that's like kryptonite. I just can't. I've tried. Maybe I'll do it to pick it up in a few years. It's harder than, yeah, okay. Yeah, it's much harder than it was 15 years ago. It's true. I try to think of my real passion is like some of the documentary style stuff that I do, video editing, but I could spend countless hours on these. I've tried. I had my mom try to teach me, and I just it's not really on my top list to learn. I wanted to before for a certain thing I was working on, but now I'm like, I don't know. Maybe I'll wait. Maybe I'll do it again. My mom and my sister were excellent at crocheting and knitting. They were really good. My mom did this broomstick. That was her style that she would crochet or knit. I don't know. And it was just a beautiful. But for now, like, I'm probably not going to be able to do that. You had to find what worked for you and crochet too. My ADHD is not going to let me sit down and make a blanket. Yeah, you have to do small projects. Fair. Yeah. You need fast dopamine hits. Yeah, those dopamine hits feel good. I get it. You need that fast dopamine. Yeah. Yeah. I go through like the phases of that. Like sometimes I need that dopamine hit when I'm doing a project. Like right now I'm building, I don't know why I started doing this now, but it's got to be done. But I'm trying to build out like a new like mini studio in my shed, and I want like I plan it out, and then I get all the stuff, and then I have to move some of the stuff out of my shed that I'm not like using and stuff, or donate it. So I donated a couple bags today, and it's just because I just kind of store stuff in there too. And so, but I'm building this desk, and I kind of don't want to do it, but I kind of want to because I want to buy. I looked at buying a desk, and I don't want to spend like 600 on the desk I want, so I'm gonna build it. And I had to take a break because I was like, okay, I'm not getting that excited about it right now. Oh, you could do that, yeah. Like selling kits in advance and do a private stream. Yeah, my friend Madison's Craft Corner did that too with like a um, disabled vet. What's going on, Brock? Thank you for the raid. Welcome in, everybody. We're just having a little chat here tonight. Thank you, thank you. Hold on a sec. Let me pin you up. You're on late tonight. I hope you had a good show. Well, what were you selling? Let everybody know what you're selling and when your next show is. Thank you so much for the raid. I really appreciate it. We're just having a chat. Um, yeah, go live at a set time showing how to do the kit. You should totally do that. You should totally do that. Have some corn. It is trending. Oh, didn't you say you have like 2 million neckties? Yeah, if you guys need some neckties, go visit Disabled Vet, and jewelry too, vintage and modern jewelry, I think. Um, well, I hope you had a good show. Colombian. Oh, you want some Colombian neckties? Maybe. Or Colombian something else. Yeah. Yeah, you could do a private stream, and you could sell like the kit with entry to the private stream. So my friend Madison's Craft Corner did that, right? And she's an artist, so she sold like an easel and then the color paints and the brush and the kit. And she got about maybe 6 or 8 people, maybe more. And then they painted along with her. Amazing show. This is a very awesome seller and helper on the platform. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate it. I've seen neck toes upcycled into some, yeah, neckties upcycled. We were talking about the kids though. Would whatnot terms of service prohibit kids in a private stream, such as a 10-year-old who wanted to learn? Yeah. Well, let me think about it. I would think that as long as, well, technically they would not be allowed to do that because they're under 12 years old, even if they have the parent permission. Now they have to be 12 to 17. Yeah, 12 to 17 can use the app with parent permission. Under that, they cannot. Yeah, they cannot. That's per the terms. You could read it though. Yeah. Tina, what's going on? Yeah, but in order, you can create a teen account, but they have to be 12 to 17 years old, and the parent has to be present when they're streaming. But you know what you could do? You could email trustandsafety@whatnot.com and ask. But I would pretty much say that the kid can't. I mean, they're not on camera selling, so maybe they could. Yeah. Yeah, maybe. I mean, they're not on camera. They're watching the show with their parents, so that's different. But per the thing as a seller, they cannot be on camera. But if they're watching you and learning, that's up to the parent, I would say. I don't think, I mean, it still probably applies, but I mean, you're an appropriate person, so I mean, I think it's probably okay. It's up to the parent because, some people have their kids with them 24/7, and they're, yeah, well, they won't be on camera if they're, unless you're doing like co-hosting. Right. But they could watch you, sure, with their parent. Yeah. Yeah. So if it's like me, if I bought an entry to your private stream and you were live, and I was with my kid and we bought two kits, right? I think that's okay because it's not like I'm on the stream with my kid. Yeah, I think that's okay. Even though the kids aren't supposed to be like on the app, but they're with the parent. But if it was the other tables were turned and they were selling with a kid like that, they couldn't do that. You read my show notes. What do we do here? It should be in the show notes. I sell as much or more via my Buy It Now as live. You do? You sell more in the Buy It Now? Jen Amazing. You're very welcome. You could always email trust and safety at whatnot.com. Just rant. Yeah, I sell a lot like when I'm not live. I was running some auctions, some flash sales earlier, and we were just been chatting a little. I probably we're going to raid out in a little bit here because I'm almost on for 2 hours. Yes, we're just hanging out. It's Friday night. Well, technically it's now. Yeah, technically it's Saturday morning. Yeah, it's good. We just chat. So I've been doing a challenge where I've been live every day since June 1st, 2024. Yeah, I said that. 2024. 597 days. Yeah, 597 days that I've been on. I can't believe it. Almost 600. Yeah. I'm going to do 1,000 days in a row. It's wild. But I'm just going to keep doing it and see what happens. You never know. I may totally quit at 1,000. I may keep going. I don't know. I'm trying all kinds of different things. Like right now, I'm in my chat era. I'm in my seller support era. I do have a lot of followers, but like followers don't always, equate to income, to sales. But I appreciate everybody that follows me. I try to follow everybody back. Right now, I'm trying to follow everybody on the app. So I'm up to like 40 something thousand. A lot of them were organic. I just started following more people recently. If I put stickers in my bin, hoping I'd actually make a sale before my first live. Not yet. I mean, you could put them in there. Put a couple of the things in there for the heck of it. Yeah, doesn't hurt. You just got to make sure it shows in the marketplace. Congratulations. I love it, Peacock. Yeah. It's kind of wild, though, to think because when I first started doing it, I planned to do a 365 project. So it was like a show a day for a year. And there were rules, one show per day. I was not allowed to do more than one show per day. And then the minimum would be like a 10 or 20-minute show, all the way up to, like a few hours. And on those short ones, it was like a Friday and Saturday night check-in. So I would only do 20 minutes. Like tomorrow night, it's going to be a 20-minute show. Or tonight, I should say. They're already, and tomorrow or later today, actually, I'm going to start adding them. Good. Add them in there. How are you going to list them on the phone? Nobody's bought any stickers or cards because they like to buy them live. You're going to do it on the phone. Do you have a desktop? You want to do it faster? Watch my video on YouTube, same name, and it is called Seller Hub Inventory. And I show you how to duplicate them so you can list them faster on desktop. What's up, Eventide? How you doing? Yeah, I could list like 100 and pretty quick. Oh, okay. Yeah, you should watch the video. If you just search on the tutorial tab, I think it is. It says Seller Hub Inventory, and I show some tricks and tips in there. I do. I multicast to YouTube, so most of my like 95% of my shows go to YouTube. When I do like a seller support like Coffee Talk, they go to Facebook. I don't always put these on Facebook. Yes, it does. I have how to list an item, how to pick the right shipping like weight class, and then how to duplicate the listing so you could list faster, and how to assign to a show or reserve to a show and get it in the marketplace. So there's a lot of tips in there. Then I have another video that I just put up about a month ago, and it's like a walk around the Whatnot app, and it shows you like literally everything. There's only a couple things I'm not showing, but I have to blur them out I'm going to do a shipping video now. Yeah, because you can't show, one of the rules and whatnot is you can't, share people's personal information like your buyer's address, your buyer's name, their phone number, those kind of things. You have to actually blur that out, or you can watch the whatnot video. Has anyone ever done a collector card raid train? Like from thrift shop trading? There's actually been two of them, I believe. I'm trying to think who does them. Ask ThriftWorks. He's not doing them. Somebody else is. I want to say it's Mama Z. I think Mama Z is doing it. I didn't get in it. I was bad. I don't really do raid trains that much. I wanted to get in it, but the time doesn't work for me. Yeah, but they have done them. Yeah. I think it's Mama Z. She's awake. Let me ask. Let's ask her. At least you can get like on a list to do it. You've done three of them? All right, here I asked her because she might be awake right now. You make awareness ribbon keychains, and I'd like to do one listing. Then buyer chooses because such. So you could do that, but the way Whatnot has variations, I think it's set up. It's called variations. You would have to take one picture, and then on that you would have to like put like on whatever. If you have 5 different keychains, then you would have to do like on one put A, number two put B, C, etc. And then when you add the variation, you would put A and then describe it and whatever price, B, etc. Because you don't put a picture for each. So you could do that as long as the price and I mean not the price. Yeah, as long as the price of it and the weight are the same, you're fine. And then it just drop downs, but it only works on buy now items. Yeah. But I have it. The video shows like a lot. Or you could list them by themselves. Yeah, it's totally up to you, but I do show all that. Oh, thank you. It's corn. It's trending. It's actually Cindy Golden Girls. I have to go back to my other logo. Yeah, I have to go back to my other one. But for now, that's what I left. Yeah, you'll be watching it. Well, thanks. Hopefully there'll be some tips in there that help you. I have tons of like shipping videos under the live tab, but they're mostly like when I have a chat show where I walk people through the app. Like when I first started, I would teach showing like how to do stuff. And then I got away from that. It was mostly chats. And then these last couple of weeks, I've went back to the iPad and Android to show people like how to do stuff on the app. Yeah, I've been doing it for 3 years. Thank you. She's doing a trading card show. Is she doing a raid train? That's what we're looking for. Okay, there you go. Retro underscore Lucky Ducks. She and I have probably the most cards of everybody. We've collected a lot of them. She has more than me. I think she has, I don't know, 200 of them. No, she's got to have more than 200. There's 300 people that have cards from Darren. Oh, she ordered yours? So she's not doing the raid train? Sometimes she comes in here though. Sometimes Lisa, she comes in here. Thriftworks, are you still here? Probably not. It's Saturday. And it's like 10:30 over there. Yeah, you can. Why not? She doesn't have yours. Who? Me? I know. I don't think I bought yours yet. I need to come and buy it. I was like, I don't, because I bought so many of them. And I'm trying to finish version one first. And I think I have like 8 cards left. No, I have 6 because I just got 2. Did you send me one? I don't think I got one. Yeah, I don't think I got one yet. You sent retro an extra card to sell? Yeah. So people joke about it in thrift. Actually, Gorgeous George, she jokes about it. And Living Bliss Vintage, she says that I'm stocking up on their cards. That's because I'm a big fan. Yeah, so like Thriftworks, I have a bunch of his plushies that he don't have no more. They clearanced them and I bought them all. I need to have a show with him. When I have my card show, I'll sell the plushies. And that's Mick Squish. That's his Scottish little plushie guy that has a kilt on. And you know what's under the kilt. It's really funny, though. Yeah, I got the... did I ever get a Give a Goblin card yet? I don't know that I did. Those cards are pretty funny. You got one of JJ's Nutcracker? Oh, nice. You guys don't even want to know how many I got. I did just get these cards, though. I have a huge thing of them. But I just went through them because I was trying to see what duplicates. I just got Amy Perrin's Plumple, her cow. It's so adorable. And then I got her little flower daisy. These are from the first edition. I didn't realize I didn't have hers. And then I just got Darren in the shower with Leslie. This is a very rare card. Wait, let's see. It's got... I accidentally bought another one today. Yeah. Oh, the glare. Yeah, it's not focused on it because it's theirs is like dark. So it's Thriftworks and a Reworker's Passion in the shower. But their card is light in color, but with like a background that's a little bit darker. It's a little bit hard to see in the dark here. I just got these like today. I think today I got them. Mama Bebo's card's cute. I don't doubt it. Oh, these are Magic the Gathering cards. Hold on. Oh, and they're... Okay, what are these? Yeah, I got a couple other ones. I don't remember what they were. I think I put them away. These are all Magic. Oh. I got Live in Bliss Vintage. Oh, yeah, they look weird right now. Yeah, so I got a Santa one. Can you show on bottom of screen? No, I have it turned. I don't have my camera set up. I took it apart. Yeah. If I start showing, I'll show them one other night. If I start showing them, then it's like I'll never get off here. But I think I just showed them a lot of them the other night. Yeah, there's so many. Mr. Beast, he'll be coming on Whatnot, you guys, on Super Bowl Sunday. Yep. I know, I have to get Mama Bebo's card too. Yeah, I have my thing all tore apart right here. I took my camera off. Yep, because I was using it to... Mr. Beast, you want to get a card? We'll get you a card. You're gonna have to order like 20,000 though. You're gonna need that minimal. I have the... You know what? Thriftworks. I have... Do you have any more of the boobs cards? Okay, see? Look at Disabled Vets wants another card. Minimum. Probably like 50,000 cards, to be honest. Yeah. Could you imagine if they put 50,000 cards in the Buy It Now? Hey, Brock, you got to slide in Darren's DMs. Slide in, get in my DMs. Yep, that's what he says. Then he'll get you another card. Yeah, wouldn't that be great? Hopefully. So I think a lot of people know that Mr. Beast is coming on Whatnot. Yeah, they loaded up their shop. And they said it on their YouTube channel. But Whatnot hasn't said anything yet. Yeah. I wonder if they're going to have it blasted on the web. They'll probably have it, I'm sure. What do you guys think? That's going to be huge. I was trying to think who the... Mandy, thank you for the raid. Velvet Vault Jewelry. In with the raid. Welcome in. Did you guys know corn is trending? It's trending. Welcome in. Thank you for being here. We're having a little chat. Doing the Friday night thing. Yeah, we're talking about corn, really. And ants are trending too, but I don't think I have a graphic for this. Yeah. You had to stop. Was there a glitch? Oh, yeah. I mean, I already figured it out like a little bit over a week, 2 weeks ago. So, is that yours or theirs? Yeah. Yours, right? Not theirs? because it said I was in a. Oh, it made you leave. Did you do a surprise sets? Yeah. Cool, corny cob shaking the kernels. You might have selected your show to be a surprise set. Yeah, and you have to run it in a surprise set. Oh, because they have it. They did. He said it on his YouTube channel. He announced. Beast said it on his YouTube channel. Yeah, and I can't even eat. I don't eat popcorn. I don't even eat corn, actually. Yep, I can't. Yeah, if you have your show set on a, you must have accidentally, it's like auction, buy it now, or surprise sets. And if you put surprise sets, it won't, you're not supposed to do that and run auctions. You have to like do it, set it up. And so the game thing where you have all brooches and then they select it and a randomizer comes up. But there's a lot of rules for that. Yeah, there's a lot of rules for sure for that. Let me see if I could fix this. All right, let me see. Where's that mic at? Okay. Tina, we were the ones that really made it originally popular. Whatever I want, pretty much. You won't find it on Whatnot. I know you like that answer. You won't find it on Whatnot. I don't think it's advertised yet. Yeah, because they were talking about it, but it doesn't take much to search Whatnot to find out. But I speculated because they said one of the largest YouTubers on the planet would be streaming on Whatnot on Super Bowl Sunday. Yeah, I knew for a couple of weeks. It's a secret. He meant somebody else was in here earlier. Some random said that. Yeah, they said that Mr. Beast talked about it on his YouTube channel, but I didn't see it. I don't watch him really that often, but I think that's cool. It's gonna bring a lot of new buyers to the app, you guys. A ton of them, and they'll probably be putting on their social media too if they haven't already. It's gonna be a lot of buyers, so probably a good day to go live because you never know if they raid you. You never know if they raid you. I mean, they're probably gonna raid like a huge stream. You're doing a special Super Bowl thing, but you never know. Sometimes they pick, new sellers, random people that have their bin loaded. Yeah. I would love. I have to put this in on Whatnot's thing, but I thought it'd be so cool if Whatnot. Oh, is that right? Yeah. Whoops. I was surprised that it was so early. So I'm sure he's under contract, for that. Yeah. There's 4% commission the day of Super Bowl. Yeah. Yeah. It starts at midnight and then it goes to midnight or whatever in your time zone. I'll probably do my show like that. Yeah. You know the scoop. I know the scoop too. Um, am I gonna sell that day? Yeah, probably. Yeah. I don't know what I will sell. Maybe I'll get some feastables and sell them. I'm gonna get some Mr. Beast candy bars and then put them all over my stream and sell them. Yeah, it's a good idea just to go live as soon as anything happens, to be honest. Yeah, I agree. Whatever I want. Yeah, 4% commission. What does that mean? So Whatnot lets you, normally we pay 8% commission plus the other fees. It's cut in half for Super Bowl Sunday, because of probably Mr. Beast. So, constantly run your auctions. You never know. They could raid you. Somebody could raid you. There's going to be a lot of people. Oh, you don't know who he is? So a lot of people don't know who he is. He was a kid. I mean, he's about 35 now. that he started on YouTube making videos. And then as his channel grew and he got popular and likes and things like that, he started doing like little events. Yeah, so now he's like one of the biggest YouTubers. He has, I said earlier, 464 million subscribers. And then he has other channels. Yeah, he does a lot of philanthropy now. But in the early days, he would give his money to his friends. And they would do all these like challenges and crazy thing. Yeah, casual 500 million. Yeah, all the kids know him. Yeah. I mean, I know him because of the kids. And I remember like, because I watched a lot of YouTube that he would be on. How long has he been doing that? Mr. Beast has probably been around for 15 years, I'd say. I'd say he's been making the content since he was like 15, 14 or 15 years old. Hmm. I know that's the only bummer is he is probably going to bring a lot of kids on the app. That's the only thing because he's going to bring kids on this app. That's bad, you know? That's the only downside it's going to be. And you'll see in his stream when you go to log in to come into his stream, is it's going to have this thing that says you agree to if you bid that they could charge a credit card. He's going to have one of those credit card things like we should all have. Yeah. Yeah, that's the bummer is there are going to be a lot of kids that come because they idolize the guy. But hopefully, the parents are, supervising with that. Yeah, but the app is very robust. It's so strong that, it could crash it. It could just be fine. I'm sure the Whatnot team is prepping up for all of that. And he's not the first celebrity to come on here or internet celebrity or whatever. There's been like a lot of people that, you know, come on here and do pretty good doing different things. They had that one guy. Well, they had Post Malone on here. I remember that he was doing magic cards, and then they had that girl from YouTube just recently, Hope Scope. They had oh, what was that? There was a rap star, a couple of rap singers, and they had the other guy, the actor, John Cena. Yeah, they had Kat Von D, Chum Lee. He was from uh, that Vegas pawn shop show. He actually is still on here. He's all right. He has a nice. His stream setup is actually pretty good. I want my Whatnot merchant man. Oh, and if you sell so much, you get a shirt and a hat. I don't. Yeah, I mean it's a good idea. They need to get their merch. Yeah, I think it'd be hard. I think they do give it. They don't give out merch like so freely. Um, I know what you meant though, merch. Yeah. Now you know, Tina. Now you know who Mr. Beast is, right? Yeah. I was trying to think of the other, but they've also had. I remember they were at an event. I think it was like some Comic Con thing they were at, and they had like a lot of people who were like, actors. Um, what's the guy from Back to the Future? Christopher. I can't think of his name. He was on, and they were like interviewing him on their Whatnot thing. Christopher Lloyd, yeah, he was on, and then a couple other people. Yeah, he was being interviewed by I don't know if it was like another seller, and they were like it was a Comic Con kind of thing, and then a couple other guys. What I don't remember the guy's name, but it was a long time ago. Yeah, and it was like a Funko thing. Some comic book artists actually were on here too. But they had John Cena was like he was probably a pretty big star on here, and it was a pretty good stream. He was doing a charity auction. Yeah, but you're gonna start probably seeing a lot more that come on here and do that kind of stuff. It just depends what kind of deal they make with Whatnot. I think it'd be cool. One day they'll have your favorite band on here and they'll do a concert like from wherever they're at and they'll have merch in the Buy It Now. Could you imagine that? Like your favorite band on Whatnot live. Yeah, it's gonna happen because all of these these guys use like huge merch companies to like drop ship their stuff though, which that's against Whatnot. But they have tons of merch in their warehouses. But I think it would be really cool. Yeah, I haven't seen anybody do any performing like that. That's like a singer, but there was a couple of people on here like a band. But they were just selling merch like all day long. D and the Doll Parts. That's my new band. You didn't know? I play the kazoo and I sing. Yeah, I play the ukulele and the guitar. Rock out! You play the drums? Do you? All right, perfect. We got a drummer. Electric drums. Nice. I used to play acoustic guitar a lot. I was pretty decent. But then, you stop playing. So I'm trying to get back to it. You love playing the ukulele? Yeah. Oh, you never had time with school. Yeah. I always want to learn the drums because I could do a really nice, Phil Collins in the air tonight. Yeah. I'm pretty all right at that. Oh my goodness. You got the tambourine? Perfect. In case you feel like hitting something. I love it. We've all got it. We've all got the tech. Oh man. What do we need now? Who's gonna do bass? Yeah, who's gonna play some bass for us? You like to play the song Maps by Yeah Yeah. Oh, do you? How long have you been playing? That's cool. My kid's trying to learn electric guitar. We bought him a guitar, I don't know, probably like 4 years ago, and he finally is just picking up now. But he's learning by ear, but I know how to play by like the chords and stuff. But he's picking it up really good. I got to get him lessons. You only play bagpipes? Is that right now? You started years ago playing in my. Oh, nice. Oh, okay, perfect. I love discounts. Okay, for bass, perfect. All right, we got a band. Did anybody take notes and write it down? Who's in the band? Yeah, I can play I said the kazoo, the ukulele, the guitar. I could sing. I could sing. Yeah, nobody said it had to be good, right? So I could sing. I could scream sing. Because we're going to be like, punk. What kind of band are we going to be? Punk? Definitely not any kind of. You're the manager. Perfect. You can sing pretty good? Okay, then I can be backup. I can be backup, but not punk. Okay, what kind? Not country. I don't like that. Yeah, something good. Rock, just rock. Alternative. I can handle those too. All right, perfect. I can only do the country if it's like real sad music. I'm just kidding. You played sticks in elementary school. I think I could play them again. You could, Tina. I don't play an instrument. I have a hard time playing the radio. Okay, perfect. You can turn the radio on. We need some background like static. Corn. There you go. No, I don't like it. I don't like that hard of rock, but I mean I like everything. Freak on a leash. Yeah. I like well my favorite is anything Stevie Nicks, anything Heart. Those are my two favorites. Oh, corn will be trending though. That's true. You got that right. But I like all of it. You rap and hip hop? Okay, that's cool too. Yeah. I do know like when I'm like in a certain mood, I'll put gangster rap on. I do. I always listen to it. It'd be static, yeah. But I do rap all the time. All the time. Not gift wrap, but like wrap. Just for fun. Like when I'm listening to the music, I will. Always. Are you guys, we ready to raid? I think I'm gonna go to bed. I might rap in my sleep. Do you? I always have. It's just like I picked my kid up and he's like, Mom, can you play my CD? So I put it in the radio to play it. And I don't know what song came on. I look in the back seat and he's like lip syncing the whole thing. But you can hear it. And he sings pretty good. I was like, I was impressed. All right, let me peek at who is on. I always like to go to where they don't have a lot of people, but sometimes I like to go to my friends. Um, let's see. You ready to crash? Hey, you're welcome anytime. I do my chat show about whatnot every Tuesday at 9:23 a.m. So if you guys want to pop into that show on Tuesday to ask things about whatnot, do it. I'm usually going to be on for like minimal an hour, sometimes like 3 hours, but are you? Oh, you're crazy. There can be corn popping in the background and have the popcorn rain down the crowd. Yeah. Are you gonna go live right now? All right, we raid you. Yeah, usually I'll pick somebody. But if you're gonna go right now, like this minute, then I'll raid you. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, she's gonna set up again. She does jewelry. We'll just wait a couple of minutes. Yeah. Yeah, wait, and then you guys could check her out and see what she's got. She's got beautiful jewelry. I was watching her on YouTube because I don't know what happened. I got a notification because I don't get them on whatnot. Yeah, it's all right. Don't just you got 5 minutes or so. I'm not gonna like raid someone else. But if you're gonna be like 30 minutes, then I probably will have to. But you'll be all right. We'll wait for you. Because I can tell when she goes live right away. Yeah, no worries. Kind of corny. Yeah, kind of corny. Yeah, so what are you guys gonna do today? Anybody going to estate sales? I'm gonna sleep in. Oh, you guys want to know what happened today? Excuse me. Today, I was like at 12, I'm like, I'm gonna take a nap. I really was tired. So I laid on my couch. I was so cozy and it was kind of cool out. And so I had my blanket on. I was laying there and I set my alarm to wake up in like an hour because then I had some things to do. And you know what happened? My daughter was like, Mom, it's 3:30. And I was like, oh my gosh, I jumped right up because I was late for a pickup. And then my son called me when I was almost there, and I'm like, I'm gonna be there in a minute. And then I'm waiting for him to show up. He's like I don't know where he is. So it was like a whole hour later when I finally got him. Pop goes the weasel. That's right. Yeah. So it was one of those Fridays. But it was 3 hours later. I took a nap for 3 whole hours. I didn't get nothing done after that, but I worked in the morning in my shed. Yeah, and got all the things done. It was a Friday, friend day. Is that what you call it? What does that mean? Your life? No problem. Thank you for being here tonight, you guys. I appreciate you. We had a chill night. It was nice. We had a good conversation. We talked about whatnot. Yeah, we talked about all the things. Make sure you have your show scheduled in auctions. Yeah, or buy it now. Yeah, I bet. I bet. I know. Sometimes you like I even like work stuff. I'm doing good. I feel great. I'm going in the meeting. And this not it's not stress. It's just like, ugh, this is too much. The vibe isn't there. And then the rest of the day is like crap. It sucked all my energy out. I can't think anymore. We formed a band. We did. We did form a band tonight. Yeah, we did. Yeah, so I hope that you get some rest. Yeah, who's gonna take care of that? Yeah, Lysandra. Sometimes she's in here. Sometimes she's in here. Yeah, sometimes she's in here lurking about, but it's also Saturday, so she might not be. Opening for D in the doll parts. Oh my gosh, it's Tiny, the tiny anteaters. She was exhausted during their show. I never get their show because I think it's when I take my nap. I bet she did. I bet she did. Did you guys watch their podcast on YouTube? All right, we're gonna raid. She's live. We'll start in a minute. Yeah, I'm sure. D and the corn ants. No, it's only corn. I don't want any of the ants. I only eat ants. D and the doll parts is like the jackpot. But maybe one of our songs could be like D and her trending. D's corn is trending. Whoa, that was weird. Yeah, song number two, corn shuckers. You were in the trial episode. Oh, for like when they first did it. Yeah. I mean, it's cool to listen to, like, even if like I don't agree with anything they say. I'm just giving you an example. If I don't agree with anything they talk about, like it's still good to hear a perspective that's different because you could pick up little pieces from it, that are really interesting. Yeah, like there were some things I didn't agree with the social media, but some people don't want that. They don't want to do the social media. It makes you think, yeah, absolutely. And everybody does business differently. So you can always learn from that. Well, listen, you guys, we're gonna raid. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for your orders. Thank you for your tips. And like the chat perspective. Yeah, absolutely. I was the number one fan in the first one. You guys, I'll see you next time. I'm usually on at 11:23 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So I will be back. We're gonna raid Velvet Vault Jewelry and let's see what she has.